Most people will never admit this out loud, but they are terrified of being alone. Not the kind of alone where you sit in a quiet room for 5 minutes, the real kind. Where there is no phone to grab, no one to text, no noise to hide behind, just you and whatever thoughts creep in when everything goes silent. The people most scared of that silence are usually the ones who need it the most. But then there are the others, a small group. People who do not just survive being alone, they choose it. They walk into a restaurant by themselves and feel completely fine. They sit with their own thoughts and do not flinch. Those people move through life differently, stronger, calmer, like something inside them is settled. Today I want to show you 6 things those people do alone that most people cannot bring themselves to do at all. And if you are already doing some of these, you are further ahead than you think. Let us get into it. The first one sounds almost silly, but watch how it hits. Eating alone in public, not ordering delivery, not eating in your car. Actually sitting at a table by yourself in a restaurant and just eating. Most people cannot do this. They spend the whole meal staring at their phone, feeling like everyone is staring, wondering why nobody came with them. But here is what is actually happening. Your brain is telling you that you need other people around to feel okay, that without someone across from you, you are somehow less. The person who can eat alone has quietly broken that lie. They are not there because they have no friends. They are there because they are comfortable enough with themselves to not need a prop. And that comfort bleeds into everything. Their relationships, their work, the way they carry themselves in a room. Next time no one is available, sit down somewhere alone. Do not touch your phone for the first 5 minutes. Just be there. Now, here is where it gets deeper. Number 2, sitting with a painful feeling without immediately running from it. This one is hard, because the second something feels bad, most people do something to make it stop. They scroll. They eat, they stay busy, anything to not just to sit there and feel the thing. But when you always run, the feeling does not go away. It follows you. And it shows up at 2 a.m. when you cannot sleep, and there is nowhere left to run. The people ahead have learned to just sit with it, not fix it, just feel it, let it be there. When you are not scared of your own feelings, nothing outside of you has as much power over you. Number 3, making a big decision alone, without asking everyone you know what they think. Most people do not seek advice, they seek permission. They want someone to say it is okay, that they will not fail. So they ask one person, then another, until they are so confused they do nothing at all. The person who is ahead trusts themselves enough to make the call. They sit down quietly by themselves and decide, not because they are reckless, because they know it is their life, and they are the one who has to live it. Something happens the first time you make a real decision alone, and it works out. A quiet confidence builds. And over time, that becomes the thing that makes other people wonder, how are they so sure of themselves? The answer is practice. Number 4, spending a full day alone on purpose. Not because plans fell through, on purpose. A full day where you do exactly what you want, go where you want, eat what you want, with no one else around. The first few hours feel strange, like you are waiting for a text, waiting for the day to mean something through someone else's eyes. But the people who push through discover something. They start to remember what they actually like. Their own rhythm, their own pace, their own thoughts. They come back from that day with a quiet fullness, like they visited a part of themselves they had not seen in a long time. Pick a day. Put nothing on the calendar. Let it belong to you. Number 5, doing something you love, even if no one will ever see it. Most people only do things if they can post it or tell someone. They need the validation to make the effort feel worth it. The person ahead, they paint something ugly just because they felt like it. They cook a meal just for themselves. They write in a journal no one will ever read. They do it because they wanted to, not because someone will applaud. And that kind of joy, nobody can take it from you. Number 6, and this one is the most important of all, being fully alone and actually feeling good about it. Not scrolling to fill the silence, not texting someone just to have something to respond to. Just being alone with yourself and feeling peace in it. Most people will spend their entire lives running from this. Jumping from relationship to relationship so they never sit with themselves too long, keeping the TV on all night so the room never gets quiet, because they are afraid of what they will find in the silence. But the people who walked into that silence anyway, most found something surprising. Not emptiness themselves, their real thoughts, their actual feelings, the things they care about, the things they want to change. And once you know yourself in the quiet, you stop being afraid, because you know who is there. Loneliness is not about being by yourself. It is about not feeling at home in your own company. These 6 things are 6 ways to start building that home. You do not have to do all of them at once. Pick the one that made you uncomfortable when I said it. Start there, because that discomfort is exactly where the growth is hiding. If this hit something in you, drop a comment below. Tell me which of the 6 felt the hardest, and if you want content that actually goes deep, subscribe. We have a lot more coming. The relationship you build with yourself shapes every other relationship in your life. Choose to build it well.